Welcome back to the Royal Rides, where style meets performance and every ride tells a story. Today, we're spotlighting a compact car with a big personality, the 2025 Fiat Mobi Trekking. While it may not have the flash of a luxury SUV or the raw power of a sports car, the Mobi Trekking proves that practicality, efficiency, and clever design can be just as captivating. Especially in urban jungles where space is tight and style still matters, this little warrior carves out its own niche, and we're here to explore every detail. At first glance, the 2025 Fiat Mobi Trekking looks familiar, but take a closer look and you'll see that Fiat has refined the design to better match modern tastes. It keeps the compact and boxy silhouette that makes it instantly recognizable on crowded city streets, but now adds sharper accents, bolder lines, and a refreshed front grille. The headlamps have been subtly redesigned for a cleaner, more modern aesthetic, and the signature trekking trim features unique two-tone paint options, roof rails, exclusive graphics, and rugged accents that give it a more adventurous edge. Despite its small size, the Mobi Trekking stands confidently. With a slightly raised ride height and black plastic cladding on the wheel arches and bumpers, it looks like it's ready to leave the pavement at a moment's notice, even if that, off-road, is more like a gravel driveway or pothole-riddled backstreet. It's more about the vibe than true off-roading, but that's exactly the point. It's a city car with an explorer's heart. Open the door and step inside, and you'll find a surprisingly spacious and thoughtfully designed interior. Fiat has always been clever about maximizing interior space, and the Mobi Trekking is no exception. The dashboard is minimalistic but stylish, with practical controls, updated trim finishes, and an improved infotainment system that brings the little Mobi up to date with 2025 expectations. A 7-inch touchscreen now sits proudly in the center console, supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, making it easy to stay connected on the go. The seats are supportive and comfortable, especially considering this is an ultra-compact vehicle. In the trekking trim, you also get exclusive seat patterns with contrast stitching that adds a touch of sportiness. Space in the rear is, understandably, tighter, but still usable for shorter trips or urban carpooling. The trunk space is small but practical for groceries, backpacks, or a couple of travel bags. And the rear seats fold down when you need to carry a bit more cargo. Under the hood, the 2025 Fiat Mobi Trekking features a familiar and reliable engine, the 1.0-liter Firefly 3-cylinder flex fuel engine, which can run on gasoline or ethanol depending on your market. It produces just over 70 horsepower, which might sound modest, but remember, this car weighs under 1,000 kilograms. That makes the Mobi peppy and responsive in the environments it was built for: tight city corners, narrow alleys, and urban traffic. The engine pairs with a 5-speed manual transmission, and while an automatic variant isn't offered in many markets, the manual gearbox adds a sense of engagement and fun to every drive. Fuel efficiency is a huge selling point here. The Mobi Trekking offers some of the best fuel economy figures in its class, making it a great option for commuters or anyone looking to cut down on fuel expenses. Plus, its small footprint means it's incredibly easy to park, even in the tightest city spaces. Driving the 2025 Mobi Trekking is a pleasant surprise. It may be small, but it feels stable, agile, and confident. The suspension has been tuned for rough urban roads, so it absorbs bumps and cracks with ease. Steering is light, which makes maneuvering in traffic or parking lots effortless. And thanks to the higher trekking suspension and reinforced tires, it handles uneven surfaces better than most vehicles in its class. You won't be racing this thing, but you'll definitely appreciate the comfort and simplicity it offers. Safety-wise, the 2025 model adds a few useful features to the standard package. It now includes dual front airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, and a reinforced structure that meets updated crash standards. It's not loaded with tech-heavy driver aids like lane keeping or adaptive cruise, but it does the basics well, keeping you safe and aware in everyday driving situations. Fiat has also put emphasis on affordability. One of the strongest aspects of the Mobi Trekking is that it gives you a distinct look and smart features at a very accessible price point. For young drivers, city dwellers, students, or anyone looking for a second vehicle, it's a fantastic blend of personality and practicality. And with Fiat's wide service network and history of building durable compact cars, it's a reliable long-term option too. So, who is the 2025 Fiat Mobi Trekking really for? It's for the driver who lives life in motion, who navigates city streets daily, who parks in tight spots, and who values style without extravagance. It's for the budget-conscious buyer who doesn't want to compromise on design. And most importantly, it's for those who understand that a car doesn't have to be big to be bold. Thanks for watching today's episode of the Royal Rides. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Fiat Mobi trekking, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below to share your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more car reviews, features, and stories from the world of wheels. Until next time, drive safe, stay smart, and ride like royalty.